It's almost easier to tell you who is playing for Detroit than who isn't. And an early foul against Valanciunas and Morant with the runner, puts it up and in to tie the game at 2. Reggie Jackson working the point. No Derrick Rose tonight. Tweaked his groin in yesterday's game. And Snell slipping baseline for the slam. Rebound to Reggie Jackson. And the Grizzlies have seen Reggie Jackson do some wondrous things against them. And there's the hoop in the arm. Speed, Mikhailuk also with an injury, and he will not play tonight. Their best three-point threat, particularly Kennard. Oh, Jared! Get into his legs a little bit. Dillon with a foul line gun that goes.
Again, because these big guys, it's today's NBA and how they are defending screen and rolls.
Here's Drummond going at Valanciunas. Nifty spin and a hook. Andre Drummond, one of the most proficient hook shot artists in the NBA. And it's, you bring that up the way that teams are playing pick and rolls right now, with the big going all the way to the restricted area, and Dillon rings the bell again. He said, well, we discovered that we had guys that could make it. Number one is Jackson hits from downtown to tie the game at 12. Field pick and roll defense. Those opportunities are there, and the Grizzlies have got a bunch of guys. Lob for Valanciunas by Dillon Brooks. Meanwhile, Dallas is at Indiana, and early third quarter they lead it by 3. Great move again.
Being able to get his game off the drop.
Oh, Jaron, another block. Took it away from Dumbuya. Beautiful pass. Crowder the finish off the setup from Tyus Jones.
At a huge premium for the Grizzlies.
Drummond is too big and physical. Drummond averaging 17 points a game to go along with nearly 16 rebounds a game. Jaron, nice handle, spins away from Snell, puts it up and in. Pretty move by Jaron Jackson Jr. Grizzlies have hit 8 of their last 9 shots. Crowder will try for 3. That's too strong. Tip out rebound by Dillon. A reload by Tyus for 3. It's through.
And how? Well, you just saw Christian Wood get to his second jump before the Grizzlies could get to their first.
Dillon Brooks, a wide open step back. Yes.
As Ja is the fourth quarter scorer for the Grizzlies, Dillon has become the first quarter scorer for the Grizzlies.
Yeah, he's been the table setter. Wood finds Drummond.
You don't want to hear what I have to say about that.
Dumbuya steps out for 3 and buries it. After the first quarter, they really got right and took down a very good Denver team. Jones hangs and hits. Wow, over Drummond. In the last 7 games, he's averaging 14 a game compared to just 10 a game for the season. And Valanciunas picks up the loose ball.
Look what I found.
Along with Thon Maker, Langston Galloway, and Christian Wood. 8 to shoot for Galloway. Galloway driving and banking it in to make it a 2-point game, 36-34 Grizzlies. Galloway's hurt the Grizzlies, so's Reggie Jackson through the years.
Yes, the one thing that the Grizzlies have to be aware of, they won the rebound.
It's an interesting story. He's bounced around a little bit, was waived, and the Pistons just claimed him off waivers this past summer. And there guides the lob in off the setup from Tony Snell.
On a regular basis.
Wood had 20 in the first meeting between the two teams. Jaron a little in and out to the cup. Yes, and a foul.
That would have been a highlight there.
It certainly would have been. It was a highlight just to catch it.
Right.
And Drummond slams.
That'll be a tough one. Being hungry this early.
Well, you were looking at that cheese and sausage play during Grizzlies Live. Brown banks it in and draws a foul. That's the interpretation.
Rebound.
And another runner for Tyus Jones. That is stolen by Snell. Galloway hits the 3. Jaron and Dillon both with 2 first-half fouls. DB, deep 3, down the well it goes for Dillon.
And then Maverick.
Dillon stops on a dime. Why do you think he has no hair left?
I know why he doesn't.
Morant scoops and scores. Timeout, Detroit. The schedule is going to get very, very rough and rugged, and not only in terms of the quality of opposition, but also the venues. Valanciunas hammers it down.
Those type of shots for Drummond, you got to put a body, and then everyone else will rebound.
Morant finger rolls it up and in. Found to Morant. Back cut. Crowder. Yes. Timeout, Detroit.
Because you see there are people from different countries, but they're talking to each other and arguing. I never know what language they're arguing in. Is Galloway doing what he does best?
Is there a universal soccer language, partner? You're international in that way.
Is he Anthony Melton? Jones to a rolling Valanciunas. What a catch. Josh Jackson glides to the rim and finishes. Josh Dumbuya. He'll step back and try for three and hit.
One is going to go down.
You will progress to the mean. Tyus Jones. Yes!
He has commanded the team on the offensive end to get good shots as Christian Wood commands two.
And the Grizzlies, good chance here as Valanciunas flips that one up and in. They have been a turnover-prone team throughout the season. And with all the mixing and matching of the lineups, it's understandable. Valanciunas.
Any day of the week.
Josh Jackson on a slalom, flips it up, and in. Josh, guy who has not hurt the Grizzlies tonight and is not on the floor. You look at the box score and you see Reggie Jackson. Oh, lob for Valanciunas. Dice. Wow, what a pass and a finish by. You just got to take care of your business. Wood. 7 assists for Morant, leading assister among rookies in the NBA, and then calls it 10 for Morant, 7 assists and 4 boards. Drummond.
A little fresh down there. I'm taking in the game.
And Drummond scores again.
And because of the style of play, everybody has opportunities on the offensive end.
And you have depth that this team typically hasn't had. Morant around a high screen. Comes foul line, sends it, scores it. Hammer, nail, coffin. This baby is over. Double, but it doesn't matter. And he gets a hug from Andre Drummond. How much longer will he be a Piston? Who knows?